Hey guys, welcome to the NRL Sunday preview, going through my best bets for the two Sunday games. So far this weekend, we're currently 3-0 with the one play pending, being the multi of the Cowboys into the Melbourne Storm. But we hit the over 41.5 in the Broncos-Rabbitohs game. Thankfully, thanks to a last-minute try by Latrell Mitchell going 50 meters. Probably would have been disappointing had that game not gone over the 41.5, considering how many errors both sides made inside their attacking 20 meters. Then also last night, we hit the Sharks -9.5. They won by 19 points. Pretty surprised they put up a single digit line for that game, especially considering their previous meetings. It was a little bit dicey early on. Sharks had to get through that period with Nikorima in the sin bin, but after that, they really ran away with it. And then earlier today, we hit the Tigers, team total under 18.5 points. They're at 12, 30 minutes through the game, but failed to score after that point, so comfortably went under. So looking at the games for tomorrow, firstly, the Seagulls versus Roosters. We're going to take the Roosters -1.5 in this game. $1.82, Bet365 is the best available. Looking at these two sides, they're both coming back from wins over in Vegas. So on Thursday night, we had the matchup of the two teams that lost over in America, and the Broncos got up and won that game very comfortably, and both teams kind of played poorly in that game. And then now we have the matchup of the two teams that won. Now, the reason I'm going with the Roosters is I think their win over the Broncos was a lot more impressive than the Seagulls' win over the Rabbitohs. And also, I think the Roosters are going to be a better side this year. So I'm definitely happy to take this, the Roosters at -1.5 in a game where I feel like the odds are just far too close. I have the Roosters closer to a 4-point to even a 5-point favorite for this game. Last season is the stats we're looking at here until these sides have played enough games to get enough data for us to actually analyze this year. Last season, the Seagulls were the better attacking side. However, that's the key area where I said the Roosters are going to improve this year. And so I think that evens these teams right up from an attacking perspective. And then last season, the Roosters were a much better defense. The Seagulls just gave up way too many run meters. So the Roosters should be able to control possession, and with their attack combining a little bit better this season, should be able to convert those opportunities. So happy to take them to win and win by 2 or more points in the opening game on Sunday. If we quick look at the betting trends for this matchup as well, last time they met, the Roosters were a 4.5-point favorite. So definitely surprised that numbers come down to 1.5. That was towards the end of last season. And I have higher expectations for the Roosters. So I like them from that perspective. They've won 3 of the past 4 and 7 of the past 10 against Manly. The other betting trend for this matchup is 4 of the past 5 have gone under the total. It's set at 41.5, so the same number it was last time these sides met. But don't really love the fact that, it's a lower number than the majority of these other matchups, 43, 47, 48.5. And then the later game, I'm electing to stay out of this game. The reason being is, as bettors, we get to choose which bets we take, which games we bet into. And this is a matchup where early on in the week, I was leaning towards taking the Dolphins. But the more I think about it and look at this game, I just want to see, firstly, how the Cowboys go tonight and see how they played to get a little bit more of a line on the Dolphins' performance last week. And with the Dragons, I'm just slightly worried they might have beaten up on a really bad Titans side. So for those reasons, and obviously with the Titans not playing this weekend, don't get to kind of see that. Therefore, I'm just going to sit out of this game. I'd lean towards the Dolphins as an underdog, but not going to force a bet into this matchup. So the only play for NRL Sunday, and hopefully if the Cowboys and then Storm come through and win their game outright, then we can go 5-0 this week if the Roosters win by 2 or more. So if you're following along, good luck. Make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications if you want to make money betting on the NRL this season, because I'm posting lots more videos like this, game previews, betting previews, and also going through the betting trends that stand out.